Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug. Well, my other table broke, and so I'm having to work with this TV tray, and it's not very high, and it's not very adjustable. So anyhow, I figured we'd try to work on this stars and stripes and blooms. Hang on. I don't know if I can get it up big enough for you to see, but probably not. No, see, it's not going to show it. Alright, well, anyway, this is kind of what it's going to look like. This is the pattern for it, but and I've got it on Pattern Keeper. So where we're working on is right in this area right here. Here, let me get rid of this. There we go. And as you can see, it's coming along slowly. But I thought we'd work on this today. Let me back up here. I dropped my needle threader, so hold on. There we go. No, what happened is that the cats kept jumping down from this shelf and, whoops, landing on my little table, and they finally broke the weld that holds it together. They finally broke it, and so needless to say, I am gonna have to replace it. But that's all right. That's all right. We'll just make do until we can, get another table. All right, here. So what this is a 14 count, and it is counted. So you're gonna have to be a little patient with me. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Put that right over there. And you can see my setup here. See here? There's my Pattern Keeper, and it's on my little stand here. And what we're going to be working in is right in here. Okay. So I'm going to have to raise this up a little bit. Hold on. Oh, come on. Sometimes it'll work, and sometimes not so much. Okay, here we go. Now where I'm going to want to start is way over here. So that way it's out of the way. I'm trying to get you in to where you can see what I'm doing. Right. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's begin. I know I'm going to have to be kind of quiet with this one. So just, enjoy the music and whatnot, and watch what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, got one, two, three, 4 more to go. Yeah, that's the only problem with, let me get you a little bit closer. That's the only problem with counted cross stitch. You do have to count. So, let's do this. And I do the full cross. I don't, with counted, I don't do the other method. Okay. There's 3. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing, because I'm holding it in hand, so. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Okay. And, but yeah, this is my first attempt at counted cross stitch on the Pattern Keeper. And so far, alright, it's done fairly well. And now I haven't worked on this one for a little while now. I was going to get it all set up and get my that diamond painting done, set up. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. When I started fiddling around with it, with the table, it broke. The welded part of it that holds the leg on it, all right, that apparently got broken. So I'm going to have to replace it, unfortunately. So skip one, another one. What I'm doing is these are the stars that's in the flag, and so I'm working around the stars. Okay. But again, like I said, this is a 14 count, so you only have to have 2 strands instead of 3. Okay. Yeah, the Pattern Keeper was recommended to me by Ava from Stitching in the Interlake. And 2 more. And so I said, well, I'll give it a try. So I went and got the Pattern Keeper. I used it from the trial side. And, you know, the trial, it was like a 30-day trial or something. And I liked it. So I went ahead and purchased it. It was like $8.95. And that's it. You don't have to pay any more for it. So we got 1, 2, 3. Got 1 more of it. Yeah, 1 more. And then, anyhow, and so I went ahead and got it. And then I went to 1, 2, 3 stitch and went looking for a small project. Nothing big, nothing major. And so I got that. And so this is what I came up with. Okay, hang on just a second. I'll show you what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to mark off these ones. Let me get my thing here. Let's see, here we got one. It's not going to want to do it. Okay. Let's see. Need my highlighter. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then this one. You see what I'm doing? Okay, and then you hit this button down below and like so, and it marks off what you've done. Isn't that cool? And anyhow, so there we go. Now let's continue. Yeah. Let's move it back out of the way and get my thing going again. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I skip one. I think. 1. And so anyway, so that's what I know it's a lot slower. I'm not very good. I'm not very fast at this type of thing because I'm having to count and trying to keep up with where I'm at. So I just kind of work on what I got. Nope. You know what I may do? I think I'm going to put my little table clamp up. Hold up just a second. It might make it a little bit easier to, whoop, wrong way. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got these table clamps. Okay. And this is what I use when I do a lot of cross stitching. Okay. And I am going to put, let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to do it this way. It pushes it too far away. How about this way? Well, that's hard on the thumb, let me tell you. All right, let me swing this around. So, there we go. All right, let's see if we can get this on here. Yeah, I think my daughter's up. Yeah, there we go. Clamp right there. And the other clamp right here. And that is not going to work. Okay, well, that didn't work. All right. It's too close to the table. Alrighty. We'll just have to continue with the way we're doing this. Don't want to lay it too flat. All right. All right. All right. Trying to untangle this. I don't know why it is, but it always ends up with a knot right on the end. See here? Right on the end. I'll end up with a little knot. I hate it when it does that. Alright, we'll just cut it and rethread it. That's the only thing I don't like about. Come on out of there. For some reason, you just cut it off of there. Get these off. There we go. We'll just redo it. No big deal. Yeah, because I'm using a 26 size needle, I'm using this threader. Okay. So let's continue. We got 1, 2. I got 3 more to go. All right. And so anyhow, when I'm not on video, I can do this a lot faster because I'm not having to talk. You know. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And so I'm not very good at this, and trying to talk, and it's like trying to talk and chew gum at the same time. Oh. But anyhow, then we skip 1, and then we do 5 more. Skip 1. Yeah. Would you stop doing that, for crying out loud? Okay. All right, there's 1. Move this out of the way. 2. The biggest thing with me and doing counted, okay, is I have to pay real close attention to it. Because if I don't, I'll mess up sure enough. You know? So, I do the best that I can without really fouling it up. I was planning on setting up that big diamond painting that KY Philly sent me. Unfortunately, as I was working to try to set it up, that table that I usually use broke. And so it gave up the ghost. So, anyhow, so I'll be ordering another table here in probably in another few weeks. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on. All right. 1, 2, 3. 5. Yeah, got it. All right. Now we go to, let's move this over a little bit. All right. Yeah, usually I'm listening to music and stuff, and I don't have to really concentrate on talking. Okay, there's one. A whole bunch coming across here. All right. Two. Oh, I'm sewing away and you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there's 2. 1, 2. Okay. There's 2. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more to go. Two. I may not stay on here with this for very long because of the because I'm not really able to really talk to you much. So yeah, I'm marking them off as I go. So that way I don't lose my place because there's so many of them across this spot. So I'm knocking them off 2 at a time. Yeah. And But I do like the pattern keeper. It does help to keep you on track. You know. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, so you got 5 more to go. And, but it takes patience for this, let me tell you. It's not like a printed where you just keep going and, you know, pick a color and just go kind of thing. You don't really have to pay a whole lot of attention to it. 2. Three. But it is turning out very nice. It's not bad. I've only messed up, I think, once on this. So, that's a good thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we got that part done. Let's see. Two, three, 4, 5. Alrighty, there we go. Now these ones with little squiggly lines, that's 5200. That's the color in there, that's white. Alright, and then I want to finish off this little bit here. Okay, of this color. And then we'll go to the white. Yeah. But it's looking good. It's getting there. It's slow, but it's getting there. Okay. This is how far I've gotten. So, see if I can get you in close. As you can see, the stitches look really good. So, I am getting there. I'm no professional, that's for sure. But, get rid of that tail off of there. But I wish I think I would have liked to have changed the color on this to more of a blue rather than a gray. So, oh well. You know, you live and learn. You live and learn. Anyhow. So I've got to count off all of these whites, which is down through here to these 3. So, but I'm not going to do that. We've been here for 30 minutes, and I hope you enjoyed this little short video. And I'm going to continue working on this. And I think I'm going to get on Amazon and see if I can find me another table and get ready to order it, I think. If not this week, maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, y'all have a good day. God bless you. God keep you. Don't forget that Jesus loves you, and so do I. But as Miss Star says, Jesus loves you so much more. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye.